Okay, so let's just jump right in. We are absolutely swimming in wellness these days, right? It feels like we're always being told you can buy it, subscribe to it, download an app for it. But here's a thought. What if real, true well-being isn't something you can buy at all?
So, you've spent all this money, all this time on wellness, but do you actually feel well? That's the big question, isn't it? In this explainer, we're going to dig into a philosophy that basically turns the whole wellness industry upside down. It's all about shifting your focus away from what you can get from out there and turning your attention to what you can awaken from what you've already got, right inside you.
Okay, check this out. It's amazing how one tiny little accent mark can change the entire meaning of a word and really a whole philosophy. On one side, you've got Benèssere, wellness. The focus is on Bene, which means good. This is all about getting stuff from the outside, products, services, to kind of patch over or cover up discomfort. But then you add that accent, benessere, and the whole emphasis shifts to essere, which means being. And that is about looking inward, not to run away from discomfort, but to actually work with it and transform it.
So, this whole way of thinking, it's all built on one single, really powerful idea. And honestly, once you get it, it kind of changes how you see, well, everything. Your health, your personal growth, the whole deal. And here it is. This is the bedrock of the whole thing. From Professor Cristiano Verducci. Everything comes from within. The idea is that the real source of your energy, the true reason for why you feel the way you do, and the actual solution, it's all inside you. It's not something you can see on the outside. This really breaks down that inside-out principle, you know? The bottom line is, you don't need to go out and get something to feel better or to be whole. You're already equipped with everything you need. It's not about adding more stuff on top. It's about unlocking the powerful energy that's already inside you just waiting. Okay, so if this amazing solution is already inside us, what's the problem? Why don't we all just feel fantastic all the time? Well, the answer is kind of surprising, and it has everything to do with something we usually spend a lot of energy trying to avoid. And that thing is malessere, or ill-being. But here's the twist. This philosophy sees it in a totally new light. It's not a personal flaw. It doesn't mean you're broken. It's literally just blocked energy. Think of it like a traffic jam inside your body. It's not a problem you need to destroy. It's just potential, waiting to get moving again. This is so important. Ill-being isn't the enemy of well-being. It's the keystone. You know that central stone in an arch that holds the whole thing up? That's what this is. It's the very thing that, if you learn how to work with it, makes genuine well-being possible. You just can't get there by ignoring it or covering it up. You have to go through it. So how do you do that? Well, there's a process, a 3-step journey. First, you just see it. You acknowledge that blocked energy is there without judging it. Second, you confront it. You actually turn towards it and engage with it instead of running away. And then the magic happens. By doing that, the energy transforms and frees itself up. It naturally becomes the very well-being you were looking for. Right, that all sounds good in theory. But how do you actually do it? How do you engage with this stuff? Well, the tool you need isn't something you have to buy. It's not an app, not a pill, not some fancy retreat. It's a technology that you were literally born with. Yep, we're talking about your breath. But hold on, not the kind of automatic, shallow breathing we do all day just to stay alive. This is about conscious and voluntary breathing. It's about using your breath on purpose, like a tool, to get in there and access, manage, and even transform your entire inner world. I mean, just think about it for a second. It's an internal technology. It's with you all the time, 24/7. It's super simple to use, and it costs absolutely nothing. It is, without a doubt, the most direct and powerful tool you have to kickstart that whole inside-out transformation. Okay, so this philosophy has a practical side, a real method. It's a whole system of self-education and self-discipline, and it's called breath education. So, to really fire up this amazing technology you have, your breath, you need to bring a certain mindset to it. And there's a simple little formula for that, an acronym, IVA.
What's IVA? It stands for intention, will, and attention action. So you bring a clear intention to what you're doing. You use your will to actually do the practice. And you bring your focused attention to the action of breathing. Simple, but incredibly powerful.
The practice itself then breaks down into 3 core pillars. 3 ways of experiencing the breath. First, there's the sound. Now, this is really important. We're not talking about your voice here. This is the subtle, whispery sound of the air itself, just moving in and out of your nose. That's it. Second is the movement. Pretty straightforward, right? That's the feeling of your chest and belly rising and falling. And then there's the third pillar, vibration. Okay, now this is different. Here, you actually do use your voice, making simple sounds like vowels, but the goal isn't the sound itself. The whole point is to create a physical vibration inside your body, to feel that resonance in different energy centers. The attention is on the feeling of the vibration, not the noise you're making. See the difference? So, to help all of this click into place, think about this metaphor. Imagine your life energy, your vitality, is like a big, powerful river. So, if your energy is a river, then ssere, all that blocked, stuck energy, is like a giant boulder plopped right in the middle of it, stopping the flow. Now, what does conscious breathing do? It's the water persistently and gently washing over that boulder, wearing it down until it's gone. And once that boulder is gone, the river, your energy, can flow freely and powerfully again. So what's the big takeaway here? It's a pretty radical thought, really. In a world that's constantly trying to sell you the next solution, the next quick fix, what if the real foundation for your health, for your growth, for genuine well-being isn't out there at all? What if it's been right here, inside you, this whole time, waiting to be unlocked by a tool you've had since your very first moment? What if it really is just a breath away?